that is their choice, and Bhopal has good institutions and all. But if somebody wants to go further, so we cannot stop them. It's their choice. Now Bhopal is developing. It has not fully developed. We
Not
are
this.
doing the work.
Okay, in a discussion so far, there is no involvement of defense anyway. So how come that you have become interested in defense? What is your motivation? What are you looking for in this job that you have opted it as your first choice? And why Navy?
Sir, as I said, from class 7 to class 12, I was in the school band, and I was very close to NCC, and our band instructor, Mr. Albert Paul, he was a retired army band and police band. So he used to sit down and tell us stories about the army and about the discipline, sincerity which they had. So that made me like the army more. And then for one of the NCC Day celebrations, we went to the Short Smarak Bhopal. There I saw a woman officer, and the way she was managing, the way she was dressed so well, and the authority which I could see, the respect I had for her was exceptional. Then I went into deep into how I could come into defense, and from class 10 I chose PCM because of this only, and I wanted to serve in the defense sector. So I took PCM. I got inspired from them. Other than this, coming to the defense, I think we don't need any background for that. If one wants to join the army, it has to come from the heart and come from the within. And talking about the Navy, I took up PCM because I wanted to be the internal part and the part where we get to build and do it on our own. So I think PCM and engineering has helped me in that, into getting deep into that. And Navy is a three-dimensional establishment. So I think there is everything, that every adventure we could do, every perspective we could have, a lot of discipline and sincerity is needed, and also skills and abilities that are needed to build ships and submarines, like etc. So I am interested in that.
Okay, where is the training done for the technical candidates? What is the duration of the training? What is the rank structure of officers of the Navy starting from bottom to top? Who's presently Chief of the Naval Staff? How many commands are there and what is their location?
Sir, talking about the Navy, the rank structure, first is the sub-lieutenant, lieutenant commander, commodore, rear admiral, vice admiral, and then admiral of the fleet. Then the training is done in Ezimala, and it is 6 months of training. Then the Navy, the commands, there are 3 commands, which of two are operational and one is training. The Western Command, that is headquarters in Mumbai, also have Porbandar, Goa, and Karnataka. And then in the eastern side, we have Visakhapatnam as the headquarters. In that we have Kolkata, and then for the southern we have Kochi. In that we have Visakhapatnam. In that we have Ezimala and Kochi.
And where does Chennai go?
So Chennai is in the eastern. Eastern.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Sure.
Sir, I think.
Okay. Who's Chief of the Naval Staff?
Sir, Admiral B.J. Department.
Okay. Any idea what are the different types of ships in the Navy and how many aircraft carriers do we have?
Sir, chips in the Navy, these are the sensors and the radiators which are used for the sonar and radar, and also various other sensors, like in the aircraft carrier we have sensors for the detection of other foreign activities. Then we have GPS chips for satellite communication. We have compasses and all of that things which use the chips. Then other than this, we have 3 aircraft carriers, Vikrant, Virat and Vikram.
All 3 are function?
Sir, Vikramaditya is Yes, sir. Virat is, I'm not sure about Virat, but Vikrant and Vikramaditya.
Okay. Any idea about recently there was some very important event which took place in the Navy where the Prime Minister was involved.
Yes, sir. Sir, it was the commissioning of a destroyer, INS Surat, INS Nilgiri and INS Vakshi, which was a submarine and a destroyer. Yes.
Okay. Uh, Sarah, how do you keep yourself updated? Because in your routine, it was a very casual remark of you like to see what's happening. So, in detail, how do you keep yourself updated on what's happening around in the country and the world, and from your perspective, current and important both, three national and three international.
Sir, I keep myself updated by reading the newspaper in the morning, that is the Indian Express. And then, other than this, I have also joined various WhatsApp groups where we share news. I share the news. We have made groups. Our friends have made groups for the current affairs. We put the news on that, and we have GD or we discuss the news on phone. Other than this, I watch YouTube channels and the news on TV also. Then, after we sit down after dinner, my father and we all sit down and we sometimes have political and geopolitical discussions as well. So that is one of the things which make me aware. Then the three international news. First is the India-US. In that, a lot of development has been made. First is the Mission 500. Then their trade is said to be more than 500 billion by 2030. Then Compact, which was catalyzing of military opportunities and technology. This was the thing. And also the accused of 2611, that was Tebbout Rana, is being handed over to the Indian justice system for because of the accusations. Then the deportation of the Indians is there. Then so the second news is that Russia has managed to get a naval base in Sudan, which it was trying from a long time. So that is one of the things. Then also the Emir of Qatar has come to India for 2 day visit. Then also. Yes, so these are the three international news. For the national news, the CM of Delhi is chosen, that is Rekha Gupta, who was being chosen. And then the presidential rule is applied in Manipur after a year of
meetings.
riots.
Okay, this people who have been deported have been chained. The who are about all these things. Your opinion on this?
Sir, well, I think Modi, PM Modi, when he went there, he told them that he would be taking the people who are deported, and because of that, there has been a lot of accusation that Trump is trying to play reverse cards on India, the reciprocal tariffs as well. But I think the deportation is a wrong thing, and these people could have went with a visa, and the US wants to establish a very strict image in front of the world, and it would not leave anybody, including India. So this is one of the steps which they have taken, and it is the deportation is right in that case.
Should India also follow this? And do you think that the opposition will let this happen?
Sir, well, I think as Trump told that India is putting a lot of tariffs, and because of this he has even put in the reciprocal tariffs. So I think India has the same role, and India is as India is playing, it is getting that what it is supposed to get. So,
Tell me something about the Kumbh.
sir, Kumbh is almost coming to an end. There was it happened in Prayagraj, and a lot of news that has come out of it. More than 50 crore people have already came there and visited the place. A new district was created just for the celebration, and this was a occasion that has come after 144 years, and a lot of economy which is affected in India is a good sign that development, but also there were some negative news about the stampede and the water quality of Ganga. But these are some things that should be taken care of. Other than this, it has been a great celebration and a great planning, and we could see a great amount of planning in that.